Shiozaki-san! I downloaded the app you released yesterday. The puzzle game is really interesting this time around.
Oh, thanks.
I downloaded it too. I want to play it with you next time, Shiozaki-san.
I don't make games to play with other people. Keep me out of it.
Our classmate, Shiozaki Hakuwa, told him with a blank expression on her face, and she came over to my seat.
Namito, I'm thirsty. I want something to drink.
Want me to go buy it?
I'll go with you.
Kagurazaka again? Why is Shiozaki-san always with Kagurazaka? The guys in my class are looking at me and muttering bitterly. I'm Kagurazaka Hato, a freshman in high school. Hakuwa was known as a brilliant, beautiful girl who created popular apps despite still being a student. She was also famous for being unfriendly to those around her. The only person Hakuwa was friendly to was me, and our classmates were not amused by that. Why get upset at me? Giving off a sigh, I left the classroom with Hakuwa pulling me by the arm. Hakuwa, can't you be a little more friendly?
How come?
People give me stares since you give everyone else the cold shoulder.
I'm the one being unfriendly. If they want to complain, they should tell me. You don't have anything to do with it.
You're right, but that kind of logic doesn't work. People get jealous of me since you're so popular.
I have no interest in anybody else but you, Namito.
It's not like I'm telling you to get really close with them. All I'm asking you is to be a little bit more friendly with everyone.
I don't want to.
Hakuwa hates socializing. With her personality, she prefers to be alone. Fortunately, that was perceived as her being cool, which everyone liked. But on the other hand, the brunt of it all came to me. I tried explaining that, but Hakuwa didn't understand. I can't hold my head high because Hakuwa is always like this. Being close with the popular Hakuwa made me stand out in class. I didn't intend on being a loner, but things naturally went to that direction.
Shiozaki-san, can I eat lunch with you?
I want to eat alone. Don't say that. Come on.
Hakuwa kept ignoring them, but they sat around her.
Shiozaki-san, let's talk more.
I don't have anything to talk about.
But we're eating lunch together like this.
You guys just sat here on your own.
She responded coldly, but she didn't try to force them away. Although Hakuwa was unfriendly, she wouldn't ignore them completely, which made her popular among the girls as well. It's an everyday occurrence when people come up to her and try to become her friend.
Your lunch always looks so good. Do you make them yourself?
Who made it doesn't matter.
How about we trade one side dish? I'd like to try Shiozaki-san's lunch too.
This is mine. I have no intentions of giving it to anyone else.
Oh, I just wanted to try it. Stop trying to take my stuff. I won't forgive you.
Hakuwa gave them a glare, which startled the girls.
Sorry, no need to get angry like that. Don't force it. Shiozaki-san has her own feelings too.
Things were about to turn for the worse, but after that, nothing happened, and lunch break was over. Shiozaki-san, want to come hang with us?
I'm busy.
It's good to have a break once in a while since you're always busy.
No need for that.
Hakuwa brushed them off and came over to me.
Namito, we're going home.
I went home with Hakuwa as the guys glanced at me with jealousy.
Namito, I'm tired. Carry me.
After arriving at the front door, Hakuwa sat down. You were walking just fine until now.
I used up all my energy. Take me to my room.
Why do you always run out of energy conveniently like this? I sighed with each exchange. Hakuwa acts normal outside, but when she gets home, she changes completely.
I pace myself according to my calculations. You helping me out after I run out of energy is also part of the equation.
If that's really the case, you're too weak. And don't put me in that equation.
Namito, you would never abandon me. You're my fiancé.
Hakuwa and I were living together for a year. Before we lived together, I had no acquaintance with Hakuwa. It all started when I cleared a game that was said to be impossible. I was lured by an email with a bonus for clearing the game, and typed in my personal information, and later that day, Hakuwa showed up at my door and barged inside. Are you sure you want to get married with me?
Namito, you're nice. I feel at ease when I'm with you. There is no mistake in my mind.
Hakuwa was always alone because her parents were busy, and she never tried to make friends. She spent her life making apps. She had no interest in other people until her game, known to be impossible to finish, was cleared. After spending a lot of time with me, she started asking me to live with her, and her parents asked me to move in with her on the assumption that we would get married. I'm glad you appreciate me, but I don't think it's time to decide on marriage just yet.
Namito, hurry and take me to my room.
Can't you walk by yourself?
If you want me to change here, I'll do it.
Hakua began unbuttoning her uniform. Alright, fine. Please, don't change here. I gave up and carried Hakua to her room.
Namito, help me get changed.
You were trying to do that on your own just now.
I can take it off, but I can't wear it myself.
What? How come? You always do it yourself.
Oh, you're okay with me spending the rest of the day without clothes on?
No, you can't. I'll get you a change of clothes, so do the rest on your own. I left a change of clothes by her side and left the room.
Namito, I don't have enough energy.
I was reading a book when Hakua came into my room. You're hungry? There's snacks if you want.
Snacks are nice, but I want you.
Again, huh? Okay. I repositioned myself, and Hakua laid down using my knee as a pillow.
Stroke my head.
Okay. I gave her head a stroke, and Hakua smiled pleasantly.
Namito, hug me.
Like this? I gave Hakua a hug.
My potion of Namito is replenishing. It feels good.
Hakua, haven't you become a spoiled child lately? I feel like it's getting worse than before. She was always lazy, but her dependence on me was increasing day by day. She would mention something about her potions and make me pamper her.
I worked hard to develop the new game. That consumes a lot of energy. It's no wonder I'm running out of Namito potions.
I know you worked hard, but aren't you overreacting a little?
Not at all. If I ran out of Namito potions, I would have collapsed already.
What is this potion?
It contains the energy I get from you. The nicer you treat me, the more it replenishes. I want you to do more nice things for me.
What more can I do for you?
Take a bath with me.
No way! It's not like I'm going to do anything you ask for!
That's a different story.
That's a different story! I was puzzled by the current situation to begin with. Considering Hakua's circumstances, I accepted living with her so I could feel things out, but I wasn't so sure about marriage. Hakua is a brilliant girl who creates apps. There was a part of me that felt like she was too good for me.
Namito, feed me.
Eat it yourself.
I can't hold anything heavier than chopsticks.
Oh, come on! You're not that weak, are you?
I want you to feed me, Namito.
Hakua's stare lingered. The parents would come home late, so I cooked the meals. Taking advantage of the fact that they weren't home, Hakua would act like a spoiled child. Hakua, weren't you eating your lunch by yourself today? Although everyone seems to think you cooked it yourself, I'd never seen Hakua cook to this day. I was the one who made her lunch.
I defended the lunch you cooked for me to the death. I'm the only one allowed to eat your food.
I don't think there's anything wrong with exchanging side dishes, though. Anyways, you can eat your own food, right?
I'm too weak today.
Then you can go without dinner tonight. I continued to eat my portion, but Hakua was staring at me and didn't move her chopsticks. Hakua, it's hard to eat when you're staring at me like that.
I want yours too.
Fine. I couldn't stand the stares anymore, so I gave in and decided to feed her.
It's so good.
I'm glad. Hakua had a satisfied smile on her face.
Namito, bath!
Go ahead.
You promised you'd take it with me.
No, I didn't! At least take a bath by yourself!
Namito, you don't want to with me?
Are you okay with it?
You're my fiancé, so it's fine.
I can't do that kind of thing yet. Just go in alone. I pushed her back and sent her off to the bathroom. Put yourself in the shoes of someone like me who has to suppress his temptations.
Namito, let's sleep together.
Why are you in my bed like it's yours?
A married couple sleeps in the same bed.
We're not married yet.
Oh, it's just a matter of time.
So, getting married is confirmed, huh?
We promised.
We did talk about it. I was asked to do this by Hakua's parents, and my parents agreed. She's lazy at home and doesn't have interest in other people, but I didn't reject her because she was so cute. Although I accepted her for the time being, my feelings weren't firmly established yet.
Namito, you're thinking of breaking the promise?
It's not like that, but we're still in high school.
What's wrong with that?
Aren't we too young?
Common law marriage.
The law still applies, but Hakuo was determined to get married with me. But there was a possibility her feelings could change down the line. I don't even know what will happen to me in the future. I was worried about the future and wasn't ready to make a decision now. I care about you, so I don't want to do anything irresponsible. I still want us to have a normal relationship.
I don't understand how you feel, but I'm staying by your side, Namito.
Hakuo grabbed onto me with an anxious look on her face. I didn't know what to say to her, so we ended up sleeping together in the same bed. The next morning, Hakuo was as usual. I took care of her at home and we went to school together. I thought I was treating her normally as usual, but that anxious look on her face she made last night kept flashing back, which made me feel uncomfortable. Every recess, I ran out of the classroom to avoid her. What am I doing? I haven't talked to Hakuo once since coming to school. Her feelings toward me were serious. Avoiding her wasn't going to solve anything and only postpone the issue. Despite this, I just couldn't make up my mind. Let's refresh. I thought about whether to keep things as is or seriously face Hakuo's feelings, but I couldn't come up with an answer. I stopped thinking about it and began playing the new game Hakuo made that just got released.
You're already that far? You're really good.
Before I knew it, a girl in my class was watching me play. It was unusual for girls to talk to me. Really? I'm just playing it normally. People's jealousy towards me was the reason why I couldn't make friends. It's not like I can't socialize, so I gave her a response.
Nobody around us is that far ahead in the game, and there's a lot of people that play it.
Kagurazaka-kun, you're good friends with Shiozaki-san, right? Does she teach you the strategies?
No, she doesn't talk to me about stuff like that. In reality, I gave some ideas to Hakuo for this game. I advised her to make a game that was also beginner-friendly because she makes them too difficult. I was asked to play the beta, so I have been playing it before everyone else. It was only natural for me to be ahead.
I've been wondering for a while now, but what's your relationship with Shiozaki-san? Are you two dating?
It's not like we're dating, but... how should I put it? She was technically my fiancé, but I wasn't going to tell her that. I can already imagine the fuss it would cause. Plus, I wasn't sure if I even had the right to call her my fiancé yet. I didn't know how to explain.
Oh, you guys weren't dating. Shiozaki-san only treats you like that, so I thought you guys were already.
I guess she opened up to me. I brushed it off.
I'm jealous of you. I wish I could be friends with Shiozaki-san too.
I'm glad you feel that way. Hakuo is so cold to everyone around me that I was beginning to worry if people started disliking her.
No one I know dislikes Shiozaki-san. Everyone wants to get along with her.
I know it's not my place to say, but please, take care of Hakuo from now on as well. Then I talked with the girl for a while and finished my lunch break.
Namito, let's go home.
Huh? Wait! After school, Hakuo usually tells me to go home with her, but this time she pulled me by the hand and dragged me out of the classroom in a hurry. Hakuo, are you angry? I asked in fear because of her unusual demeanor. Maybe she noticed that I had been avoiding her at school. Up to this point, Hakuo had been silent this whole time.
Namito, you cheated.
What? Her unexpected words left me dumbfounded.
You were having fun talking with another girl.
What are you talking about?
Lunchtime.
I finally understood what Hakuo was talking about. She saw me talking to that girl in the courtyard. It's true that I was talking with a girl, but it was just normal chatter.
You looked like you were having more fun than with me.
No way!
You don't like me?
Why do you have to say that?
I'm being a burden to you at home?
You knew.
So, I am a burden.
No, I wouldn't go that far, and it doesn't bother me even if you can't do the housework.
You were avoiding me today.
That was a fact, so I couldn't say anything back.
I don't understand you, Namito.
Normally she would ask me to take her to her room, but Hakuo walked back to her room on her own. I couldn't get my words together, so I couldn't say anything back. How am I supposed to tell her? Hakuo has a misunderstanding. It's not that I don't like her, it's because I wasn't sure if I was ready. She must have taken it the wrong way ever since last night's words. I want to at least clear up that misunderstanding, but so far, I could only say half-hearted things because I wasn't ready to accept her with all my heart. Aqua hasn't come in my room yet. I wonder if she's still worried. Well, I've got to prepare dinner. I couldn't put anything together, and I was postponing the problem again. But it was getting late, so I decided to cook dinner.
Cooking is hard.
When I went to the kitchen, I saw Hakua, who's usually never there. I don't know why she's trying to cook, but vegetables were scattered about, cut up in a mess. Hakua? What's going on all of a sudden?
I don't want you to dislike me, so I thought I'd cook.
What are you trying to make?
Vegetable soup.
I see. I assumed Hakua didn't cook because she was lazy, but when I saw the mess in the kitchen, I realized that she just didn't know how to. I was happy she was trying for me regardless. I'm glad you didn't hurt yourself. I'll take care of the rest. It's okay.
I'll make it. I don't want to be a burden to you.
I gave Hakua a tight hug.
Namito?
I'm sorry, Hakua. I made you uneasy because I didn't make myself clear. I always thought I wasn't good enough for you. Because of that, I was worried one day your feelings would leave me.
I like you, Namito. This feeling will never change.
Even if you do now, you don't know what'll happen in the future, do you? Nothing is set in stone yet, but I can tell you this. I like you, Hakua. I'm really happy I get to spoil you. I had to drive away the temptation to lay my hands on you many times.
How come?
I couldn't do anything irresponsible because I couldn't proudly say that you're my fiancé. If you're okay with enjoying the moment for now, I want to do more couple-like things. That's how much I like you.
If that was the case, I wanted you to say so. I never know what you're thinking.
To be honest, I'm not ready yet. But I'm going to try and become the man who can protect you for the rest of my life. If you still feel the same way then, I'll marry you with all my heart. It's presumptuous of me to ask you to wait for me, but I'd like you to wait until then.
You think too hard, Namito. When I'm with you, I feel at ease. It heals my heart. Don't be down on yourself. I'll protect you.
I'm glad you say that, but I want to protect you with my own hands. I'm not qualified right now, but my feelings are true.
The feelings I have for you are also true. I'll stay with you for the rest of my life.
Thanks, Hakua. I kissed Hakua's lips. When I pulled my face away, Hakua had a surprised expression on her face.
Namito, you kissed me.
This is how I feel right now. I'll do my best. A kiss that contains my love and determination for Hakua. Although I'm worried about the future, I promised myself I would become the man that will make Hakua happy.